Hi everyone, my name is Diane Tran and I am an admissions counselor here at St. John Fisher College. I mainly recruit students from the Albany area as well as those who live in north of Watertown. I'm also a graduate of Fisher with both my undergrad and graduate degree, so you can obviously tell that I really enjoy this place. As a student here, I was involved in several different things, such as our Fisher Players Club, which is our drama club here on campus, as well as being a tour guide and studying abroad in France for a whole semester. Something I really love about Fisher is that students here are able to really be involved in multiple different clubs and extracurricular activities while still being successful in the classroom. I also wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite places on campus, which is actually our Ward Happy Dining Hall, which you can see right here in the background. And so as a foodie myself, I really believe that food is a really great way to kind of gather everybody together. And that's something that I really remember when I was a student here, are those countless memories of being in the dining hall with my friends and having long conversations over really great meals in our dining hall. Our dining hall is actually ranked as #1 best college food in the state of New York and #6 in the whole country by Niche.com. So we really are proud of that accomplishment. And if I had to pick one of my favorite dining hall meals, which is really hard to do, it would probably have to be our homemade cheddar ale soup paired with the turkey sandwich on focaccia bread, which you can make your own over by our deli area. My second, really close second, would have to be our brunch options that we have on the weekends. The omelet bar is definitely something I always recommend to students as well. Speaking about food off campus, I always recommend students that are coming to visit Rochester to go and drive over by the Park Ave area. I think it has a lot of really great local restaurants and shops, and you're able to really see where the college environment is on the weekends if they decide to go to a local coffee shop or going to one of those local restaurants. One of my favorite go-tos probably have to be Old Pueblo, which is a local Mexican restaurant that has really great tacos and quesos. So if you're ever in the Rochester area, I highly recommend going and checking that out as well. Something else I really love about Fisher is all the different events and pop-up events that they'll host throughout the week as well as on the weekends. And one of my favorite events that I really loved going to when I was at Fisher would probably have to be Fisher Fever, which is an event that they held usually around the end of spring semester. And it's just a great way to kind of celebrate the school year being over. They'll have a few different local food trucks coming on campus that you can try, some really fun games like human foosball, for example, and some really great prizes that you can win, for example, like a free iPad or maybe a free TV, which is really, really cool. So I, again, really just love that event because it's a great way to kind of hang out with my friends one last time before the school year is over and everybody's going home for the summer. And if I had a tip for a student that is going through the college application process, I would probably say that it's really important to create an initial relationship with a counselor within that college or university that you're interested in. I think it shows demonstrated interest, one, in a way that you're able to go ahead and email them or set up a phone conversation to possibly answer some of those questions you may have. And as you're going through that process, now you have a contact information, somebody that you can reach out to say, hey, I'm just wondering, what is the status of my application? So I definitely would recommend going onto the websites to those colleges and universities that you're interested in and finding out who your counselor would be in that area, and go ahead and send out an email to reach out and see if you guys could set up a phone conversation or even an in-person conversation to go ahead and establish that relationship as well. Thanks so much for listening to my video, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Good luck with your school year, and I hope to see you back on our campus sometime soon.